And welcome back to the War Room. My name is Pastor, and we have returned once again to the frigid waters of 4546B. That's right, we're back in Subnautica below zero. So last episode, we got some modules for our sea truck here. We expanded our base and got ourselves some very useful modules inside. So right now, what we need to do is we need to, first of all, make some copper wire. And then, second of all, cook some food. Delicioso. And, you know, might as well cook that other one. Why not? Yum, yum, yum. Let's see. Can I access your upgrade panel from in here? I don't think I can. So we have an upgrade now from courtesy of Margaret Maida. We went to her base. She gave us, or didn't really give us, but we found a sea truck perimeter defense upgrade, which will allow us to ward off big monsters of all types. And we've also got, oops, wrong locker. We've also got a lot of extra resources here that we wouldn't want to lose, so I might move those to the pod just to be safe. But I guess I'll hold on to them for now, in case we need them for whatever reason. Anyways, we also need to find the materials for synthetic fibers and the glass, and those are not easy to come by. We need a ruby and spiral plant clipping for that, and we need a diamond, lead, and glass for enameled glass. So we need like 4 rubies in total, which is quite a lot. I still want to find this architect artifact Q59 over here. Last time I was searching for it, I was not successful. It's 200 meters away. It might be in here. I doubt it. Did we get batteries for the thingy? No, we didn't. We need an extra battery for that. We'll just take it out of the tool. Diamonds. Lots of diamonds. We only need 1, but where am I? Okay. It wouldn't hurt to grab more than what we need. Owie, that hurts. It wouldn't hurt for us to grab more than what we need because we will need more later. And there's the cavalry we were looking for earlier. lithium. I'll take that. We don't have enough lithium as it is. We always need more, so whenever you find some, pick it up. So we've got 3 diamonds now that we don't particularly need. I'll drop the lithium in there, and then want to use drop the diamonds in there, I guess. Still need 4 rubies, and I know we can find rubies at the mine, but that's a ways away. That's where I can find the spiral plant clippings I'll need. The question is, how close do I get?
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, there's more than one. Wonderful, I love that.
The vent garden harvests geothermal energy to nurture the life that grows within.
I think if we make a dash, we can get underneath this thing in the sea truck
Warning.
without any
30 seconds
problems.
of oxygen remaining.
It's a dangerous endeavor, but I'm willing to try it. If you remove those, or if you remove the extra.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Removing the extra cargo gives us more speed and maneuverability and makes us a smaller target and allows us to get in here better. Very cool. Holy crap, that thing is right there. Okay. Short mission. Got our spiral plant clipping, which we need just one of.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Not bad. Just trying to stay away from the big scary monster. Okie dokie. Now we can just go ahead and attach these.
Robin, I have something important to share.
Another artifact.
Yes, although
You cannot know for sure what it is, but it is certainly of significant import. I know.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Yes, thank you for that. I will definitely not be checking that out anytime soon. I am busy with more pressing matters. So I'm not going to try to sandwich us in here this time, because all we're looking for is rubies. Although we're going to be quite blind since it's nighttime. However, if I recall correctly, rubies are not exactly hard to find in here. There's one. Alright, we have enough for the aerogel. Just need 3 more of them. Would be nice to be able to squeeze this in here, so I will make the attempt. I will make the attempt to sandwich this thing in there again. every time I've made it in sideways, I think, so... Then again, every time I've gotten it stuck, I've gotten it sideways as well. Yeah, I really don't see what's keeping it from sliding in right now. Just wiggle through, come on. That did something. Okay, why? Why did that work? I did that as like a joke, because I was like, oh, it'd be really funny to like do that and it works, even though that wouldn't actually do anything, or shouldn't actually do anything. But apparently it did, because I was stuck in there pretty well. And I used the electrocution ability, and they were just like, oh, you're free now. So I guess I short-circuited the door or something, and it just spat me out.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Second ruby. Down here, we might as well do all the stuff that's down here. Sorry. Didn't mean to kill you, buddy. Yeah, you don't want to be on the punching end of these things. No, no, no. These things are like lobsters. They can flick their tail up and just jump like 30 feet and punch you in the face. Hey, they found the Aurora wreck. Good job, guys. Only took you like several years. The obelisk. Electromagnetic field, energy transfer device, geomagnetic scientific instrument, communication network node, and then nickel. Ruby. Nope, okay, still need this. Blooming raindrops. Vent garden. Rock puncher. Control room. Water filtration, nuclear reactor, we have been on this planet for 17 or 18 days. We need one more ruby. I have to cut this one open? Why? Why do I have to cut this one open? It better be useful, whatever's in here. Holy crap, power cell. That's why you had to cut it open.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Something we already had, of course.
Oxygen.
Tweaking, that's just a texture, right? builder. We don't need builder fragments.
Oh, hey, Parvin. Can I get you to sign off here?
What is all this?
I don't know. Some kind of measuring equipment? Lil said she'd send someone over to set it up later.
Ah, alien science nonsense.
I wouldn't say that. You should ask her to show you some of her findings. It's pretty interesting stuff. There might really be someone down there.
You ask me, scientists have too much control over here.
What?
I'm serious. Look around you. This mining facility extracts every mineral your scientists use to make their equipment. Their bases, their scanners, even your little sea trucks.
I wouldn't call them little.
Do you know the name of a single person who works down here?
Well, I know you, Parvin.
Ah, tell Lillian she's wasting her time. There's nothing down here but workers, and we already know we don't spark her curiosity.
News about the Aurora. What did we learn to build? Prawn suit upgrade. Got some nice new equipment.
New technology acquired.
Hey, headlamp. That's useful. It better be easy to get though, because it's a headlamp. How hard could it be to build a headlamp? Why do you need an ion battery? Jeez. Rock puncher eggs? Interesting. Hey, buddy. There's an emerald, or not an emerald, a ruby. Last one that we need.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I am well aware, thank you, though. It looks like we can head up.
Oxygen.
Above us. So this is just like a little turnaround area, I guess. Nothing really happening over here, it seems.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Don't cry about it. this way then to find the body cache or whatever's here. Do we not fit? Oh, come on, this is a bigger opening than what I had to squeeze through to get into this cave at all. Come on. Should be able to fit in there. Oh, well, artifact's right here, so not that bad, I guess.
The artifact you found contains traces of information suggesting what has become of my people.
Scan it all up and down. I'm gonna grab some extra
New
rubies.
technology acquired.
Ooh, we've unlocked the recyclotron. Among other things, apparently. Like a prawn suit storage module, and a depth module, and a prawn suit, which we will definitely not use because we have a sea truck. Why would we need a prawn suit? The recyclotron. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Well, it looks like we've got everything we need for the completion of these next steps. Because we have lead, we can get quartz pretty easily. Oh hey, I parked right on top of the drill log, nice. Lucky me, I got a fragment. Alright, let's head out of here. Figure out how we're gonna get out of here. Pretty easily, apparently. Kinda thirsty and hungry. I should drink my water. Ooh, do we not have any fish? Could have sworn we had some fish. You're empty, you're empty, you're empty, you're not. Nothing really in here though. Might as well just take those with me, and then nothing in here either. Well, darndy darn darn darn. Looks like we'll just have to get some food while we're out. And quartz. Here's a quartz. Only need 2, so not a bad haul. Could have sworn I saw a Galena outcrop. Maybe it was this one. Lead? Yeah, I'll take some lead. And that other quartz that we needed.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Glass ingot. Enameled glass. Synthetic fibers. And aerogel. Man, I can already make this. That's funny. Alright, and we have everything we need to finish off what is on our list of construction efforts. So, whoopee. Alright, we'll never have to worry about water again. We can unmark all the things. Access my upgrade panel, please. No, okay, I'll just take this out then. Oh yeah, back it up, 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 back it up. There's the upgrades. Now we run over to the modification station and we make the depth module Mark II. And we can mark the depth charge Mark III upgrade because we might as well. Now we can go farther. 650 meters. Nice. Alright, so we just kind of have some extra materials, I guess, then, that we will drop off. Because we don't need to be carrying them around, and it would be silly of us to do that. Alright, so what else do we want to have? We want to have an ultra high capacity tank, but we don't have all the ingredients for that, so we can't quite do that. We want the horsepower upgrade probably, maybe even the afterburner upgrade, but we don't have all the things for that yet. We we'll want a spy penguin. Or pingling, I guess. Cold suit will be important, but we can't do anything about that right now. Because that's something we need to go on land for. Alright, I think this is a good set of things to have. So, we need 3 titanium total. We need a battery, silicon rubber, interestingly enough. Yeah, we don't have anything in here that's useful for the rest of that. We might inside of the sea truck, though. I wish they gave me lights in here. It's kind of dark. We'll need the 2 silver for the wiring kit, and we'll need several copper that we just seemingly don't have. Do we need a computer chip? We do not. Might as well make the wiring kit then. Okie dokie. Let's get some of this other stuff out of the way. It's pretty easy stuff to get for the most part. Oh, hey. How handy. We need some copper. Titanium, copper, gimme. Let's see. I need 2 implants. 1, 2. Copper? Nope. Copper? Yes. How many do I have? 2. How many do I need? 3. There we go. It doesn't matter now what happens. We will surely beat this game soon.
Seek fluid intake.
I will seek fluid intake when the water filtration system is willing to give me some big old things of water. And salt, which I will not
Calorie intake recommended.
Thank you. I will eat. Make some silicone rubber. What do you know? Some rubber plants. Some copper wire. Is this equipment? Now is it tools? Now is it deployables? For some reason, yes. This is the remote. There's a spy pingling.
Without spy penguins, Scientists may have never discovered that penguins incubate their eggs in small cave burrows, often alongside thermal lily roots.
Alright, now there is actually a reason for us to go on land, but I think I'm going to save that for next episode, actually. And I'm going to do something else this episode. Okay, you're just a little slow, that's okay. We need water now, though, so we're going to get some bladderfish. I'm only going to grab 3 for now. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Slurp.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okie dokie. So I think the best course of action for ending this episode would be to find the, since we have the depth upgrade now, would be to find the body cache. Exploring the Mercury 2 would be a good thing to do in another episode. We'll do that later then. And then I think next episode, though, a good idea would be to do the above ground stuff, since the only thing we need for that is the cold suit, really, and we have some of the technology that we need for that, such as the spy penguins. Just electrocute some poor innocent fish. Being very silent so I can listen for possible big bad fishies. You chill out or I'll electrocute you.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Alright, we've got a blueprint for the... Oh, okay. We got a blueprint for the new oxygen tanks. Let's find it and pin them, because... Oh, that's easy. Oh, I did something. Whoops. Alright, there we go. Fixed it. Oh, were you trying to give me something? I didn't see. Alright, dive, dive, dive. station.
I strongly sense my people's technology nearby.
What's this?
A body component is near.
Hello, flowering spore. What can I do with you? Harvest for use in advanced material production. Going in. Coming in hot. Alright, objective. Find a way to go straight down into that cavern below us. This way. Here we go. This has got me good. This got me giving a good feeling here. Squid shark. How does that be? Don't mess with me. Ta-da! Oh, man, I love being completely blind.
This skeleton is very dense, able to handle heavy forces. A good frame for my new form.
Are you okay, Ellen?
It is not often that I gaze upon the form of a fallen object.
Is this place another sort of sanctuary? It's peaceful. Beautiful, even.
As the bacterium spread, the continuation of life became uncertain. This is a...
I cut you off there, Alan. Sorry.
Place to reflect.
I think I understand.
Okay, so let's... Alright, here we go. So we need architect skeleton, we need polyaniline, diamonds, plasteel ingot. How do we make polyaniline? That's a good question. We need gold and hydrochloric acid. How do we make hydrochloric acid? You need young cotton anemones, which is why I checked that, because I had a feeling that I needed something from down here to make something for that. How many do I need? 3 per, and I just need 1 hydrochloric acid, and I just need 1 polyaniline, I believe. Yes. So just 3. Picked up 2. There's a 3rd one. Yep, so we've got all sorts of cool things, I guess, to wrap up the end of this video with. Alrighty, well, we are done with the stuff down here. Hey, look, another one of those hostile mobs. Those ones are very annoying. I don't like them. So I remember we picked up a nickel earlier. So we do have the 3 nickel. We do need lithium, but I didn't see any lithium down here, so my assumption then is that it just doesn't spawn here often. Which begs the question, where does it spawn often? Because I've not found it in good quantities really anywhere. It just decided to spawn in. Interested in that artifact, but if it's where I think it is, it's in a really dangerous location, and we don't really have time to go to it, so I am unfortunately going to have to leave it be. Yeah, why not? It's right over here. Why not?
An active volcano detected nearby.
Oh, here's some lithium. Tons of it.
This artifact could provide useful information. Processing. I can visualize a location where we may find an important component for my body. The image is hazy, but I am sure it is correct. A stark surface landscape, dangerously cold. Curved spires stretch to the sky.
Not seeing this artifact.
How do humans cope with the loss of memories?
Like forgetting someone's birthday? I don't know, it just happens.
When you die, some quantity of knowledge is lost forever to the next generation. Isn't that...
I'm warning you, if you call humanity inefficient one more time, I will swim us both into the mouth of a Leviathan.
is that sarcasm? I am still having trouble differentiating.
How inefficient?
Efficiency aside, does the loss of knowledge not create complications?
Well, on a personal level, losing someone can be traumatic. But it's harder to process the idea of generational knowledge. Humans aren't networked, so we can't even be aware of what we're losing moment by moment. We try to learn from history. Maybe it's not ideal, but it's what we have.
What happens when you no longer have the memories of others to combine with your own?
You make your own memories and interpretations. You have to experience life as an autonomous being. Discover yourself.
That idea is foreign to me.
Okay, you gonna say anything else? No? Okay. Don't know why that pop-up stayed open for so long. It was like, yeah, I'm gonna say something, aren't I? Nah. Okay, doesn't look like there's a lot more lithium. I'm noticing there's one right over here, though. Yeah, we're gonna pick up. This is the most lithium I've seen in one spot all game, so we're definitely gonna pick up as much as we can. As we near the end of the stream here, unfortunately. Here's the thing we were looking for. This will be a great thing to leave the stream off on, as discovering this ground sampler here. And picking up some ion cubes while we're at it. And a ton of lithium, which is kind of the whole objective of this entire episode has been like getting lithium, so kind of ironic that we end the episode getting all that lithium we needed after the fact. Alright, if we need more lithium, then this game's whack. 12 lithium should be enough to get us through most of the rest of the game. Take us back to base. Hopefully we don't get caught by a giant monster fish there. But if we do, I'll just electrocute him. Okay, it seems like we made it away. We got away from him. Good. Now we just have to run the gauntlet on another one through the purple spires here somewhere. I don't know where in the purple spires and spawns. I think it's on the deeper end, so maybe we'll be alright. But I've accidentally ran into it a couple times in the purple spires. So keep your eyes open. Hey, you! Out of the way! Don't you forget it. Zap you again. That's not good. Whatever it was, I don't want to look, so we're not going to. Going back to base. Gotta get my new oxygen tank. I'm gonna do some land exploration in our next episode. Really funny if they started giving me kyanite, the sea monkeys, because it'd be like, where are you getting these from? It's like, where are you getting kyanite from? And why are you doing this? Alright, this one is fairly easy. Yes, we have our first batch of large water. Oh my goodness, it's so yummy. I could drink of it for days. Alright, we have our ultra high capacity oxygen tank finally. And we just have a bunch of other resources. Empty. I got some extra materials in here. It's kind of full though. Take this out, and we need. Could have sworn I had another nickel, but whatever. Maybe it's just maybe it's just on the locker inside the base. Hydrochloric acid, and for polyaniline we just need to add gold to that mixture. Okay, I do have an extra nickel, I thought so. That's going to be useful. We're gonna do a couple things before I shut down this stream for the day. I'm gonna just get some materials that we need. Gonna put them in this locker. This is the important locker, we're gonna call it. Important stuff. Now we just need kyanite. And I think that's all I have planned for this episode, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. And I will see you guys on the next one. Until then, this is the War Room.